Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
There we go. Kill.
Check.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And some room to run now. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, L.A. Ronald Jones, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Set. 30 base.
Too low, got
He's coming to jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check 4. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
5.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he stopped immediately there. Grant Haley in on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Recon, 132 fighter. Gone. Hey, wahoo. Hey.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
56.
80 weapon.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Hard.
Kill.
Hey, zoom.
Kill. Turn up.
Go.
Motion. 56. Mike.
Yo, Cheetah. Hit it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the set.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Christian, pass. Hey, stand off. Hey, exit.
Check 52.
Hey.
Go now.
Ready?
2nd and 2. That ball complete to Isabella. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Yes. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Go.
Check. Joker.
They'll run with Muhammad. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check the backer. Say.
Bam.
Check 13. Whip.
Now.
Watch the whip.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Matchbox lights.
Time go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check safety.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Jones.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On first down, Akers. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Look at me, zipper.
They'll try the left side. Akers. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
On the double.
Mike 54.
Yep.
Check right. Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Mike hit it.
On third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It wasn't third and long. It was more like third and attainable, and oftentimes offense just want to run enough to pick up a first down. But I think they wanted a break tendency there. Catch the defense plan for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
Jones, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready?
45 to Mike.
Let's go. X3. 218. Chopper.
He's coming. We got to
Rock it. Hey, Haywood.
get wide.
Hey.
Pop.
On the ball.
2nd and 11. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Go now.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Switch it. Come on, switch.
General West. Go.
45. Mike.
Hey, Echo.
I got you, boy.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready up.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch the screen. Pass. Check. Crunch.
Roll out.
Check.
Be careful.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to wind up. This is caught inside the 15. That he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Here we go. 25.
22 jet bomber.
Check 31. Shift. He's crashing. He's checking. Go.
Now a give right side. Muhammad. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready? 60 out now.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Bravo. Get it.
Off play action. Herbert. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Hey, Alpha. Five.
On 1st and 10. Herbert. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
On the ready.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Extra point attempt to come here. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Next the score, Patriots 14, Chargers 13.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hey, 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 hey. Dude.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
The 27-yard line.
Yeah, yeah.
56 to Mike. 56 to
Here's 2nd and 8. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. On first down, Muhammad. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
check 50. Check 50.
You draw Corker. Hard.
It's now 2nd
Hey,
and 6.
high 7.
The 47-yard
Go,
line.
go, go.
Motion. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
2nd and 6. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First down and goal to go at the 8-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll try the left side. Akers. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Get it.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hey, orbit.
Second and 13. And he finds Howard complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Got it.
56.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Let's go, defense.
Topper, topper.
Check.
Now.
Kill it, motion me out.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Let them know.
Hey, lock it.
Slam. Check the hot read.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, wahoo.
They're going to try and throw. And he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Here's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, Zoo. Look at me. Zipper.
Motion. 41 Mike. 41 Mike.
Go. Jack.
They'll try the left side. Akers. Now they can't bring him down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. And this is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
56, Mike, 56. Squeeze, double.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's into the clear. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check four, check four.
Ready.
Here's Muhammad. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Set 50, plant.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Greystone, travel.
Give me something. Here we go, here we go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Shoot.
This is Spiller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a score closer. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Big dad, big dad. Go, go.
Protein spill.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Yep.
Watch the motion. Mike, 54.
Go.
54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Running right, Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Check, 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 check. Back, back, back. Check, nickel, nickel.
Who draw quarter?
Deuce. No. Off.
Now.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18 Gator, 61, Matchbox Lights.
Big Ed, Big Ed, Big Ed. Sponge, Sponge, Sponge. No. Check it.
They go again with Muhammad. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That second down play nets a -4.
Double time. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
You see me?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
What we got?
Bravo.
54.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Ronald Jones saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Watch the whip.
Squeeze. Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Tight dog. Watch the ship.
X3. 218. Chop.
Check safety.
Rock it.
On first down, Muhammad. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up.
At the 47-yard line.
General West.
Now Spiller. He'll get 3 up to midfield. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For a right side here, complete. And he coughed it up and picked up by the Chargers. Past the 20.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
50, plant.
54, right, 54. We own it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to run for it with Jones. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
On third down, Muhammad sheds off the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for New England, and even 50 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Muhammad. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
Check 26. Check 26. Switch it.
They're going to try and run with Spiller. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And logo. 6-6, pull it high. 5.
We got double up. Hey, watch that.
Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Go now. 18 Gator.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Their season ends here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching